What up, YouTube? How y'all living, man? Got the Shakur fight right here. I was doing a little Spanish homework earlier, studying for a psych exam earlier. Got my textbook and my old laptop right here. You feel me? On this Saturday, man, I ain't leave the crib all day besides to go pick one of these residents up, man. I've been working and focused on this little school and stuff like that, man. I took a nap too. Fire nap, cuz. But, yeah, man. This gonna be the intro to the vid, cuz. I'm probably gonna record when this fight go off or whatever. I ain't gonna lie, Shakur stuck his ass with a mean bit right fast. But, yeah, man. This is life, bro. Like, I be on the vlog, but some days it literally just be this, son. I literally would have just been in this room all day. But slowly but surely, doing a little small stuff. I cleaned up in here a little bit, folded clothes, washed clothes. But just a slow day, bro. A slow day. Like, I took a nap today. I ain't gonna lie, I could turn off this computer and light right now and KO if I really wanted to, bro. But I think I'm gonna look over that psych stuff and do a little bit more of those Spanish assignments. Yeah, man, that's where we at with them, bro. We're just cooling, though, cuz nothing really more, like, you feel me? Like, I know I'm starting off the vlog late, or the vid late, but it would have been boring as shit if I started it earlier anyway. Juan, next morning, what up? Dressed, you dig? On the way to church, man. The weather look bad out here today, bro. But don't stop us from going to get our praise on. Dressed in there. What up?
Hey, I get to sit in a Ferrari yesterday.
For real, how?
Dude, by my mama's house owns a Ferrari.
Damn, a real Ferrari?
Yeah, real Ferrari.
Damn, he rode you in it?
Yeah. Damn. I asked him, I said, how ain't that illegal or something? He's like, yeah, but the officer said that he can only use it for shows.
Damn.
And he took me in, boy, it's gone, boy.
It was fast?
Yeah, boy, fun as hell that day.
Damn.
We went to a car show too. With Lamborghinis and all that type of stuff.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fun as hell,
church. Yeah, we'll tap in whenever we even that bit. What up, y'all? How y'all living, man? I just been cooling, bro. Literally writing notes for psych right now. I ain't even gonna lie though, bro. Not really nobody's fault. More specifically with my computer issue and it just being the summer, bro. I'm not behind on none of my classes, but I'm like right on time. Like, this work I'm doing is for the assignment that's due Tuesday. So I got 2 days, but usually y'all know I always brag about being super early, like whenever I am doing my schoolwork, bro. Like I said, it just feel like I'm behind even though I'm not, cuz. But yeah, we went to church, man. I think I started this video last night. I'm not sure, but I picked it up this morning. I know for a fact before we went to church. Came back, cleaned up a little bit. I still got a little stuff everywhere, but my clothes here. I've been at work for like, Tuesday coming is gonna be like 7 days straight, talking about 24 hours, cuz like, yeah, I just been getting it in, washing the same sets of clothes, throwing them on, whatever the case like that. But, hey, it's a part of it, man. We gonna wake up and be grateful that we did it. So, yeah, oh yeah, like I said, went to church, warmed up with that little bike. I had to get on him. You know I was shaking for to get on him, fiending for to get on him. Started him up a little bit, just ran him or whatever. But, yeah, this where we at with it, though, man. This where we at with it. I took them guys fishing. I think I showed that. No, I recorded it on my phone, and I actually posted a short. Dwight had a big stupid fish on the line, bro. And shit, that bitch just snapped, son. Like, you feel me? He gonna get raw with the fishing, bro. But it's just that drag, unloosening his drag and stuff. And I ain't want to really coach him because, you know, when you doing something in the midst of it happening, you don't like to be coached. Like, so I let him do his thing. But like, yeah, he need to work on his drag work, man. But it was a humongous fish, bro. He don't care. He got that go get it. He gonna keep throwing his line out, and that's real good. I don't even have that right now. I'd rather go take them and do like work and schoolwork, then go fishing, bro. And I need to not do that and just enjoy nature and things like that. Hope I'm not yapping, bro, but yeah, man, that leads to the topic of today's video. I'm gonna come running with y'all right fast, bro. So, boom, and it kind of go back to a story that I had told y'all about. So, the last person I told y'all about was they was in church. They was talking about not Joseph. They was talking about Abraham. Yep, that's exactly what they was talking about. Well, today they was talking about David, and they put me on game, bro. I did not know David, like David that, you know, with the sling with Goliath. I didn't know some of the things that he did. You know, David committed murder and adultery. Like, long story short, after 22 years after, like, he was king and all of this stuff happened, right? Well, he waited 22 years to become king, but after he was king and everything like that, this is long after the sling situation. He was taking a stroll whenever all his men were at battle, so that was number one that they were saying why he wasn't at battle, but he wasn't. So he took a stroll through the town or whatever, and he noticed this beautiful lady. Now, long story short, he sent his people to go take her, and I guess you could say he, you know, did it without consent, but, you know, that's for your interpretation. But anyway, what ended up happening was she became pregnant. She got word to him, and so he tried to get her husband, who was like in battle at the time, to come home and try to make it seem like he impregnated her and he was, you know, sleep with her, da like that. So he was like, no, I'm not coming home. Like, I'm committed to this battle. How can you send me out to this battle? I'm fighting for you. I'm committed to you. I can't. So look, I ain't add this part in the story. So how he committed murder. So after he told him, like, yeah, I'm staying at battle. I gotta go fight this war for you. You understand? You can't ask me to come home. I'm committed to you in this battle. What David did, he plotted to have this guy put in the front line of the war, knowing what happens to people in the front line. If you don't know, basically you in the front line, like you are gonna get to the action first, and you gonna see people first. So 9 out of 10, you gonna have the most like pain, possibly lose your life, you understand, because of being on the front line, you feel me? So that's exactly what happened. He orchestrated, although he didn't just slay him or send somebody to directly slay him, he put him on the front line knowing the man would be killed out there, you understand? So yeah, back to the story. The son ended up passing away. The kid ended up passing away that they had after a week. David was fasting and everything like that after he became sick, trying to make the child better, but he ended up passing away, and they ended up having another one that was Solomon, and Solomon is like a real king. That's Samuel or Solomon. I'm sorry if I don't remember, bro. But he's like a real king that's in like real history books. That's like one of the best kings like ever. Long story short, but I just say all of that to say, man, listen, bro, I'm not the most proud of my past, but one thing that I don't do is ignore it. One thing that I would never do is act like none of it ever happened. And as I get older, even I said this in my last video, one of my last videos, the more embarrassing stories that come up in my mind, I try to embrace them full on and full fledged, because I feel as though those are a part of me, number one, but also there's something inside of those things that I need to have learned, you understand? Or if a situation like that presents itself to me, I'm simply gonna just do what I did the first time. And you know, those are learning lessons and stepping stones to greatness that the Most High puts into our lives for us to either, you know, use them as that stool, or use them and be afraid to step out on them. And it's like stepping out onto your faith at the same time. You understand? So I just say that to you guys to just understand that regardless of what you may have done, may do in the future, bro, as long as you are not this is something big. As long as you are not an individual who really and truly knows that knows what's right and still choosing to do wrong, bro, I think that it's always a chance for you out, and it may even be a chance for you if you don't, bro. I'm not the most holy by far, bro, but I think that if we are all deciding to live a life of, man, hey, listen, regardless of what I have done in the past, I'm going to accept the consequences of it. Regardless of what I do continue to do, I'm going to accept the consequences of it. But I'm also going to maneuver life in this aura, in this embodiment of, number one, Jesus Christ, but also of just like truth, of fulfillment, of attempting to be the best version of myself that I can. And that comes with, at sometimes, not knowing. It comes with feeling your lowest. But you can't feel your highest if you have never felt your lowest. You understand? You can't know where you don't want to go back to if you've never been where you don't want to go. You understand? So yeah, man, this thing does get tricky, bro. This thing does get out of hand at some points in times for us, bro. It feels as if it does, but I know one thing for sure is that God don't put nothing on our plate that we can't handle, bro. And you know that's real. That's actually some real stuff. No matter how hard it get, bro. And I think that the biggest thing for me though is just staying mentally on track, bro, because without having a strong mental health, I think that it doesn't matter how many physical, riches you have, bro. If you don't have a strong mental health, you really don't have anything, honestly. Those things literally don't change nothing up here whenever you attain them, bro. Like, it's literally like a quick second or two of a great feeling, but then you back like down, bro. Like, I think that trying to mentally connect those dots that have spaces in between them, and those events and that trauma, and making sense of those things and realizing why you had to go through those things is the most fulfillment, is better than going out and buying something that you really don't need anyway. I think that connecting a mental dot, connecting an event in your life to how it's affecting you, how it's allowed you to treat people negatively, and how you're going to correct that and live and die and breathe on that and attempt to correct that every day, is more fulfillment than buying anything could ever provide us with. And that's shit. That's it right there, cuz. I think it just take continuing to go through things, but also inviting God in, because there are individuals, and just thank God that personally certain things haven't happened to me, but one thing that I believe that the Most High gifted me with is genuinely feeling for folks, man. So if something hasn't happened to me, I can have a way of like literally like taking it on as if it did happen to me. So through certain traumatic experiences that people go through, I can understand how it can be hard for you to invite the Most High inside of your life, cuz I mean, at some points, when you might have pleaded and begged and beckoned for him to come, and he never even answered the door for you. You understand? Or it felt as if it was. And I feel it, bro. I feel it. And in church today, they spoke a little bit about it, man. They really wanted all of the kids to kind of leave out of the room, and basically the only answer they had was that your story is not completed. You understand? There is more that the Most High has to do for you. And what Jesus did was he gave up his privileges, that she used, his privileges and powers that he was born with through God, to heal and things like that, to come back to the earth as a human and take on our sins and take on the misery, the trauma, the heartache, the embarrassment. You understand? To be treated as if he was a hardened criminal and crucified for it. You feel me? So remember that there was someone that came down and took on that pain and that trauma for us. You understand? And I also learned a little bit just about like Jews and different types of Jews that there are. I learned about which is crazy. The Sea of Galilee and then the Dead Sea, how they connected by the Jordan River, but the Dead Sea is only one way in, no way out. The Sea of Galilee, or River of Galilee, I'm not the most, but it can come in and it exits into the Jordan River, into the Dead Sea. But it was saying that how the Dead Sea is dead, there's no life, there's no nothing there, it's salty, everything. But the Sea of Galilee, or the River of Galilee, I'm just gonna say, is flourishing. You understand? And it's because that not only are we accepting and receiving things, but we also have an exit, and it gives off life too. You understand? And I just thought that was cool how you kind of related that. And I just say that to y'all to say as y'all going through this life thing, bro, not only be able to take in these things that the Most High is giving out to y'all, and these understandings and these linkages that he's making between things and making things make sense for you, but also go out and give it to other folks and speak on it to people. And don't be afraid to walk out on that faith and let others know how the Most High has given you real life situations and testimony of his real works. You understand? But I don't got much more than that to say, man. I didn't mean to get too holy or nothing like that, bro. But I think I needed to say something like that because I just been feeling them a lot more lately, bro. Like a lot lately, son. So I ain't got much more than that to say, man. I'm really finna it's 4:43. Take a nap to like 6:15. Hop up, make these guys little tacos for dinner. Finish this lecture, post this vid, and depending on how much time I got left, probably start a little more work, bro. Trying to like I said, I'm not behind, but I'm kind of right a day or two in front of the deadline, and I like to have at least 4-5 days at the least of just wiggle room of if something happened or whatever the case. Like, you feel me? Well, I might get an email and I thought I done did everything, but I really didn't. That's my partner calling me, man. I ain't got much more than that to say, bro. Through him, you gonna conquer it all. Through him, it was already done. What damn, bro?
I went through hell and back, and I came back a better me. Said this so many times, but I swear I finally see.